Hey everybody, it's day 8 of playing chess on chess.com until I reach 2000 elo. I hope everybody's enjoying this series as much as I am. And yeah, let's not waste any time and let's get this party started. All right, back at it again. Let's play some chess. 15:10 for the time control, like yesterday. Okay, we get a 12:53 opponent from, where is that from? Venezuela. Okay, let's play d4. Just want to vary up my openings. I've been playing e4 and d4, and then I think at some point in the future I'll play c4 as well. Okay, so is the opponent there? Okay, he does. He plays e6 against d4. I don't know what that is. I'll just play c4. If I play e4, we just transpose to a French. I have no idea what this is, honestly. I have no idea what this is. So he's playing f5, Dutch defense, it says. Yeah, no clue. So what is the idea here? He's controlling e4. My first instinct is to move the knight, then probably move the other knight. The bishop, where's the bishop gonna go in this structure? Okay, I'm just gonna develop and see what happens. Don't want to overthink it in the opening. So he's probably playing like something like this, where knight f6, bishop e7, and castles happens. I'm just thinking, where can I put my bishop and my knight? So obviously the knight's gonna go here, but then later, what can I do with it? And then the bishop here maybe, or here. I don't know. Here pins the knight. Here it's looking down that way. Maybe I have a potential idea to capture on c7 with a fork, a check and a fork. Okay, so he wants to stop my bishop from going to g5. I believe that's the idea with this. So I'll play it to f4 instead. And then I'm looking to do this. Although he can obviously easily defend with knight to a6. So it's not really a threat at this moment. Going here, knight a6, and can't do anything. So most likely I'll just play the other knight. And then the question is, with this light square structure, this light square bishop doesn't seem to have much play, at least in the opening stage, in what I see. Okay, knight f6. As we said, that's probably the only place he can put his knight. Thinking about developing the knight or maybe moving another piece. Yeah, I'm gonna develop the knight. Just a solid move, developing, so we don't run into any issues later. And get castled as soon as possible. Okay, he strikes in the center. d5. He's opening up the center, but like there's no development here. If I take, check, block, that doesn't do anything. Might want to play, just gonna play here. If he takes, I'll take with the bishop and develop my bishop. So e3 seems sensible. What else? So his bishop might want to go here, right? That's also a possibility instead of e7. I don't really mind that. Feel like, I don't know if I even have to defend that position. That knight in that position. So maybe queen c2 there. Takes is what I'm looking at. If takes, seems okay. Might want to take in the center, yeah. Now his queen is disconnected. He goes for the bishop, but I feel that's inaccurate. I can just keep taking, and then once he takes, I take with check. And then I have this structure where I think I'm fine. So let's calculate this again. Bishop. Pawn takes e6. His knight's gonna take. I'm gonna take with check. He's probably gonna take bishop or queen. I don't really see the difference. And I'm gonna take. Okay, let's go for it. And then after I take, maybe develop the bishop. And then queen check. Okay, so we're gonna just exchange queens here. I mean, I don't see the point of that, but yeah. I don't see the point of that. I'm gonna play a little bit faster here, you know, just because I'm up 4 points of material. Question is, where do I want to put this bishop? I'm thinking, even though I'm up some material, I want to play precisely and still make great moves. So this pawn is slightly weak. I want to get castled, so maybe I'm thinking bishop to c4 or bishop to d3 also makes some sense. Targeting the pawn or just having this good diagonal. Playing the knight here also makes sense, but yeah, I'm just gonna target this pawn in the future, and then I'm probably gonna castle. It's a good question if I should castle here or not. Long castles or short. So if I long castle, I feel like my rook gets on a good file immediately. If I short castle, then it's a bit more. I feel more safe in that on that side of the board. But I don't know if I'm really concerned for my safety when I'm up basically a piece, you know? Piece and a pawn, actually. So let's see. El Hernandez. If I was him, I would be looking at... Well, I wouldn't be looking at that, let me tell you. I don't know what that does. Except... Yeah, I don't know what that does. Now I'm just thinking about long castles. Even thinking about this. You know, hitting everything. Might have to go here. Does make this a bit weaker. So let's just castle. Yeah, let's just castle. Put this rook on this D file. Then place the other rook on the E file. And I'm pretty happy there. All is well. 14 moves in, and I just feel like the opponent just made that one mistake, you know, with trying to attack my bishop when his pawn was hanging there on e6 it was, I think. Yeah, Dutch defense. It'll be interesting to look at the analysis in a couple minutes and see what kind of like structure I'm looking for in this opening, just for the future. He's attacking my knight, trying to triple my pawns. So if he takes, I go here, and then maybe he's thinking to this, but then I just go check, and then I pick up the rook. So I'm gonna put my other rook in the center and not even care. Not even care a little bit. If I go here, I'm threatening the fork. So let's do that. He might want to be greedy and take, but then he gets forked. It's actually forking everything. Even that pawn. Alright, let's see. Threatening also to take his other bishop. He has the bishop pair, so yeah. Now, taking here, once again, can't take here because I just have this. So let's do that. Interesting. Just gonna start pushing, I guess. Yeah, I'm just gonna start pushing pawns. Got these two beautiful pawns in the center. Still can't take. So here, 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 check. And I pick up the rook. Alright, he goes for it. But it's no bueno for him. Unfortunate. Alright. Yep. 2 rooks against 1. This is over. So I'm just gonna, you know, this king can't get close. This pawn's running up the board, and there's not much he can do. So let's just, you know, let's just finish this off now. I'll just go here. Control the 7th rank. It's always a good idea. I'm threatening to take this pawn. Keep the king in a cage. Can't push at this moment. He'll take. So still have to be a little bit precise. Also going here makes sense. Pushing and then just trading off and promoting to a queen. It's good enough. So I'll go here then. Push. Here. It's over. As soon as we, even if he wins this pawn, I'll trade his rook for one of mine, and it's GG's. So I'll just check, check, and then mopping up right now. Just taking all those pawns. Yeah, at this point I would resign. There's not much he can do at all. Unless I mouse slip and lose my rook or something. But to each his own, you know. Some people just don't want to resign. What can you do? Yeah, there's the resignation. Alright. Pretty good game, I'd say. Let's just do a quick game review. See what the computer says. 84.3 accuracy, and we played like a 1700. Okay. Quick game review. Okay, so against the Dutch, this is completely fine. That's good to know, so I don't have to waste any time in the opening when I get this position again in the future. Yeah, h6 is a mistake because he should just keep developing. Okay, that's also inaccurate. You ignored an opportunity to prepare a bishop for development. You permitted the opponent to pin a knight to the king. Okay, so what is the best move here? Oh, okay. So just striking in the center and then recapturing there with the knight. Okay. Interesting. I'll note that. Okay. Taking is okay. Yeah, and this was his big mistake. So I take, takes, and then we just exchange queens here, and yeah, and long castles was the best move. Had a feeling for that. Let's see, knight in the center makes sense. That makes sense. And then yeah, it's a great move. Yeah, I feel like this tactic is a good tactic to always keep in your back pocket. So just calculating, making sure that okay, looks like I'm blundering a pawn. But you always have these, you know, discoveries with bishops, rooks, etc. So, yeah, I mean, at this point, it was over. All right, well, there you have it, guys. Pretty good game, if I say so myself. We get the W, and we keep going. So, thank you for tuning in. I'll see everybody tomorrow with some more chess. Peace.